My name is Jonah Siebanda. I first encountered Mordecai as a cousin because our mothers are sisters, so we were first cousins. We first interacted in our family gatherings back in the 90s. So we developed friendship from them. While blood is thicker than water, I would say, our relationship was more than cousins. We were friends. In fact, much later when we joined high school, it's when I realized Mordecai is older than me. I thought we were age mates. Our relationship was a bit halted during this period in high school studies. We were different age groups, but we rekindled later when I joined JQuat in Juja and he was in University of Nairobi. Mordecai continued holding my hand as a bigger brother because at this time I noticed he was older than me and he was already graduated from campus. We developed a strong relationship as brothers more than cousins. Even when he moved to South Africa, he used to travel a lot. He introduced me mostly to, he really treasured the UN brotherhood. It was, apart from family, the UN brotherhood was of much value to him. Now, as he was traveling, I'll have to condense this to when he moved to South Africa and I moved to Mombasa. That was, say, 2 years ago. It was a major decision for me, which he helped me make to move to Mombasa. And now, in June last year, I did my wedding, and he was to be there, and it really pained him not to be around. So he kept promising he'd come, he'd visit. He was to come in November, he'd come to December. It later pushed to this February. Besides his liking for the oceans and the Kenyan coast, he was also coming to visit me and my wife. So they came on February 19th with 2 other friends. They arrived that morning in my house in Mombasa. We had some time before we proceeded to Diani to extend the visit in the weekend, where we had 2 or 3 nights there. Now on Monday 20th, it was a normal day. We were on holiday. On this day we took late lunch and we decided to go to the swimming pool to cool off. We were all there around 5 people, 6, 7 people I guess. And
just keep on believing for your unsaved loved ones.
We were at the swimming pool with Mordecai. We were all swimming. I'm not a good swimmer, so I was seated at the bench. It was not as hot. The water was chilly. And this was not the first time Mordecai was diving into the water. He had dived, swam across the shallow end, come back. He was doing those rounds. So this time he dived. While we were all there were 4 other people in the water. And we noticed he was not swimming. He was not moving. Mordecai was the best swimmer among us at that time. And for a moment we hesitated, wondering, is this a new swimming style? What are trying to show us? But now our attention was already on him at that time. And the last sight I saw of Mordecai was he lifted us up his hands, calling for help. And that's when we ran. Because we were at the swimming pool, it was 3-4 steps to where he was. And we began the struggle to get him out. He was at the deep end, which is 9-point-something feet, which is quite deep. It was a bit of a struggle for some seconds, but we managed to get him out. Immediately we had a doctor on call trying to help us with first aid, CPR. We were trying to find emergency help, calling ambulances as we were doing the CPR. We eventually found a tuk-tuk. It was interior in Diani. So we used the tuk-tuk to Diani Beach Hospital, but on arrival, the doctor nothing much happened at the hospital. The doctor said he got here without pulse. They tried putting the oxygen, and they said there is no response, and that was it. I was the family member here, there, called upon to make official documents and maybe inform the immediate family, which I could not manage at that time. And those were the last moments with us with Mordecai. It was the 1 minute thing. The next day saying he's diving, and the next thing you're carrying him, wrapping in shit.
You just look back and see how many times.
Mordecai was kind, I'd say. He was friendly, but what stood out of him, he was courageous. He was not only courageous in his adventure, but I'd say in his social life. He had a special relationship with each one of you, I know, but what I would admire and like to remember him for is the courage to call out the wrong, because he despised mediocrity. He really valued integrity. He would text, and discipline especially, he would text Mordecai in 3 texts concurrently, and he'd call me back and say, put it in 1 paragraph before I read. That was Mordecai. I'd like to remember him as such. To Uncle and Mom, especially Uncle Mordecai always said he picked the adventurous spirit from you. He was sharing pictures of you traveling around, and he really valued you. And Mom, he used to say, in all his travels, his risky adventures, he owes it all to the prayers of his mama. I'd like you to remember him on that. The siblings, Jemima, Dan, Karen, Kezia, Benson. He always felt indebted to you while he was traveling in his hard times. You supported him financially. He loved you guys and always felt indebted. And I'm sure he would have loved to pay it back in whatever way he would. Let me say Pole Sana, and may God comfort you. Thank you.
We know that God